I still think we're a bit unlucky with our start. I don't know why or how, but I had made another new game just to check and see in a different part of town, like a different city rather, town within a different map area, and there were a lot more Zuds. So I think we just got really lucky, I guess, with how few Zeds there are. But it is picking up quite a lot. Quite a lot. Are you guys full yet? Yeah, they're full. So like if I grab one of these, just to confirm, I cannot pour water into these other things. Because I found a Steam community post from one of the devs or VIPs or whatever, and they mentioned that it was meant for one of the mods, not the vanilla game. And yeah, that seems to be the case. So, okay. Yeah, fine. So we'll leave that on the ground. It can just sit. And brown bin I'll pick up and move. That's fine. I don't mind. I do mind a little bit, but it is what it is. Yeah, game looks great nowadays, huh? If you haven't seen it in a little while, they did the 3D models with a lot of stuff. Even objects have 3D models for the most part. Like I could place an item and I get like free placement and rotation along 5 degrees. I could just place it on the ground and there you go. Just to make sure it's not getting tainted water. Yeah, the water bottles can't fill up from the rain. Super duper good. We got like a proper armor system going on nowadays with protection and all the shit that you can wear and all that. You can inspect clothing and repair it. If you see a Zed walking around and they got like a knife in their chest, it's actually a knife in their chest. If you kill them, you get the knife. Or sometimes as you fight them, things will just like pop off of them, like their hat and stuff like that. Super duper good. They've done a tremendous job making the game look a lot better. I still remember when everything was a 2D sprite and they were all green. That was ages ago. Right. Okay, I remember. So I want to see about doing a little bit of mechanic stuff, I think. I probably have a book, actually. Mechanics for Intermediates, I think, is what we need. Yeah, I got 2 of them, actually. Multiplier for 3 to 4 skill. There we are. Somehow I closed that. Oops. Throw that on the shelf. We can use that as fuel later on to burn. We'll have a nice little sit on the ground, a nice read in front of the TV. It'll be nice. Really good, relaxing stuff. And then I realize that I left the door open and a zombie comes running in and kills me. Should be okay. I think the door is actually closed. Bit of TV popped on, reducing boredom. A big animations graphics overhaul came out early this year, been improving it too. Yeah, it's been a work in progress for a long while. The animation update was earlier this year. The 3D models generally started last year, and they've been working on that for a long while. Okay, cool. So we can rip apart. Guess I can put this on this shelf since it's red. We can now rip apart our bits and bobs. Still raining, that's so good. And yeah, we'll be in good shape. We'll probably get mechanics level 4 pretty soon because I naturally have an experience boost because I am a mechanic. So that coupled with the multiplier times 5, the multiplier gets higher as the levels go up. It's happening. What even was this soup? Was this like a... Ugh. Like a cabbage and cabbage soup? Jesus Christ. Delicious, apparently. Listen to him. Okay. In the morning, we'll have to cook something fresh. Should I set an alarm? Nah. It's really just going to be a nap. We're not even tired yet. Be up at like 6, 7, 8:20. That's what I mean. Good time to be awake, actually. I'm fine with that. So, cooking. I could make a soup, but I'm gonna go ahead and make a roast, I think, of some form. Get a little bit of butter up in there. And some butter. A little bit of butter. How about some butter? Of course, salt and pepper, of course. I'm not a maniac. Give it a little bit of flavor. And let's go with a little bit of salmon. A little bit of salmon and tomato. Keep it fresh. Yeah, that's good. Salmon and tomato roast with butter, 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 and butter. Fantastic. I'll even put it on the stove because I feel fancy. Let it do its thing. Cook it for about an hour, probably. Don't know how long roasts need in this game. Yeah, roundabout. Sounds good, right? Man, if you make it, give me a photo on Discord. Dwarf Fortress level cuisine, yeah. Yeah, a little bit of water, and plump helmet. Phenomenal. This cannot be portioned. Yeah, I didn't think so. I'll eat a quarter of it now. Minus 15 or so hunger should be aight. Not quite mosquito brain roast, but getting there. Yeah, one day. When we get nice cooking skill, we can see about making the really good stuff. Rename that. Give it a plus symbol so it shows up at the top. Bam. Okay. So, car things. For that, I need... I think I'm happy to continue working on this, because its trunk space is still 122, which is quite good. So let's get the lug wrench and jack out. And maybe the crowbar. And probably the wrench as well. Already a fairly heavy load, which is a bit annoying, but can't be helped. Let's see here. I want to... You know what I'd like to do? You're in pretty okay shape, I think. You were a bit of a beater with a little bit of fuel left. Jesus, listen to it. What I'd like to do is position you into kind of a defensive spot. And we can have a bunch of just like torn apart cars sort of form a wall. If I were a speed demon, I'd see about trying to flip them too. You just do a really hard turn going a high speed and the vehicle will flip and then it's upside down, and I don't think zombies can crawl beneath it that way, but I ain't gonna worry about that too much. I think I'll position it just... kinda sorta like so. That tree won't block anything, but it's also not really in the way. The vehicle mechanics. Downside of this is my character might get a little bit stuck doing the tires. We'll see how it goes. Get the battery out of there. Get the radio out of there. That stuff you can always do. I think tires you can also do pretty much right away. Recommended skill 1. So yeah, you can do that like straight away. Front left, rear left, and then rear right. The tail lights. Something like that. I think I got that queued up, right? Hopefully you don't try to go this way. Ah, look at him go. What a smarty pants. Navigating the correct way. Got to keep an eye on our health, though. We're very overburdened here. 50 out of 12. 64 out of 12. Soon we're just gonna collapse into a singularity. Nah, we're okay. I don't really have like a crate or anything for these, so we'll just kind of hang out here for now, I guess. Power battery type standard. I may as well... Well, no, leave it there. That's fine. The radio will dismantle. We'll eventually find a crate to put that stuff away. It's not going to be bothered by rain or anything like that. It doesn't care. And then I think you skipped doing the right tires because you were too overburdened. Carfort time. Yeah, a little bit, yeah. Generally, I'm doing this for the mechanic skill. Which, yeah, we're getting there. Bam, that was like 12 experience just done. Easy. What else can we do with this skill? Mechanics 3. Lucas, just got your exams finished and will start your new job beginning October. Sadly, my work time will overlap with your streams. I hope that from time to time I might be able to drop by. I really love your content and your streams. Please stay healthy and keep going. Hey, Lucas, thank you very much, man. Congrats on the job. Man, that's great. Finished up exams and right into a job? It's awesome. Happy to hear it. So, yeah, VODs are always around. No worries. It's alright if you can't make it. Because of your job and, like, real life and stuff. How dare you. Ah, okay, I can remove windows as well. Not quite doors. I can try the doors, though. Only a 65% chance of success, 35% chance that we damage the door. But, I can try to do that. So that's good. I can also rip out trunk lids. The trunk itself has to stay. The hood I can rip out. The windshield? That requires 5. It's 50-50 chance. Rear windshield as well. But, I mean, I don't really care about the vehicle. So if it happens to get destroyed, then so be it. Close that. Yeah, we just get light bulbs out of the vehicles with the headlights and taillights. Just general generic light bulbs. We can throw that over with the battery. Interestingly, they're all green. Yeah, let's go for the windows and stuff. I think that'll be okay. Also seats. Oh, okay. Recommended skill mechanics 1, I can remove seats as well. Alright. You gotta have a mechanics book for it, though. Okay. And that's all standard seats, too. It's not like I'd be able to take out, Actually, let me double check. I might be able to switch seats around. Get out of here, lady. We're closed. Walkie-talkie she had. Come on, fall over. Sweep the leg. I'll rip that apart. Whenever we get around to doing electronic stuff, we'll be kind of set. To rip that for its denim. Sneakers don't get ripped apart. At some point, I gotta start gathering up leather things to gather up leather strips that can also be used. I saw you up there. Yaha, a cool headband. Dude, can I have that? I hope that's not a bandage. Oh, silver bangle? What? I think that's a bandage he's got. God damn it. I thought he had a cool headband. It's kind of hyped for it. I ripped the nose stud out of one before. Do it again. Go full Rimworld, use human skin. I don't have the scissors skill yet to rip skin off. Oops. Where did you put that? That's all stuff I'm wearing. Huh, maybe you didn't not rip it. Okay, so anyway, I wanted to look at vehicle mechanics to check our seat. Don't think the seat itself does a whole lot aside from storage. But it does weigh. So the front right seat, do I have anything on it, just to check? Yeah, no. If I remove the front right seat, we won't have that as a container anymore. But it's also less weight, which means better speed and mileage and stuff. If the potato peeler works on you, it can still work on zombies? Don't know, man. These might not be like normal human zombies, though. That seat go? Yeah, heavy duty seat specifically. Hey. We'll throw that along the wall. Man, the 3D models are so cool. I'm really happy that they've got that. Yeah, no longer a container. But our overall weight would have gone down, so that's cool. The hood, I think you want to repair the hood, because it means that the components inside stay better. The trunk you want to repair because a damaged and misshapen trunk, less storage capacity. So generally we want to do that, but we got to get metalworking skill for it. And also propane torch. I don't have any of that propane stuff yet. Bit of a shame. We had some cool tires. I think we had 2 heavy-duty tires. Oh, these are performance tires that are on this also. That's nice. I think I've got 1 performance tire for heavy-duty and then 1 standard tire for heavy-duty somewhere. One of these 2 piles. Probably this one. Got all sorts of shit over there. Regular. Performance muffler, standard type though. Heavy duty, regular brake heavy duty, and a regular standard heavy duty. Yeah. I think we'll be okay. It's good strength training. I mean, it's killer on the body, but install. Go for the performance one. Yeah, 100%. Like, it's a new tire that we found. I think that was a car that was pulled over in the city. At an intersection, they were doing a tire change when all this went down, apparently. And then front left tire will take out too, because that's also a bit damaged. A UAZ 452. No one should at the immediate front. No problem with ramming people. If you got a vehicle, I don't know if there might be a vehicle that's got the engine in the back in this game. Actually, I don't know.
EDF.
Could be a thing.
Commander, we should equip the skulljack on one of our soldiers so we can hack an advent officer. D.
Oh God, no. Just no. I should have checked for a break. Well, hold on. Give me a second. Thank you very much, hateable vermin. I'll do that. I'll make a skulljack. I'll do it just for you, okay? It takes a bit of doing. I'm usually a dude who's like a bit strong and stout, so only 12 capacity is not much. I'm thinking about dropping some of my general garbage that I don't actually need right now. Yeah, brake-wise, the rear left brake could be replaced. Okay, suspension is a level 6 thing. Alright, so rear left tire then. We'll uninstall that then. Fine. Zoop. And then the brake. Zoop. Takes a little bit of doing, but I really like that this is a thing though, because you could do this in a server. Condition 100%. You just have like a dude who's just like, they're the mechanic, they're the car dude. They're the guy that you go to if you got to fix up the car or salvage car parts or anything like that. They just like that's their job. And much like 7 Days to Die, you actually can do just, this is the dude for that. Which is really cool. For solo play, it's a bit rougher, but otherwise. Oops. I like it because it does take time to do, and it's a bit involved. There's a bit of a process to it. You gotta have the parts on hand and all that. It's only a 35% chance of doing it. I believe though. This is probably like a nasty drum brake too. Ugh. Those are annoying to install. Need like 8 hands for it. Gotta be Octodad. What percentage was this thing? Like 40%? There we go. Okay, 31. Okay, so we're still good. And then the tire that's on the ground right behind you. Zoop. New brake installed. Glove box. That doesn't get anything done with it, I think. Gas tank. At some point we could look at maybe finding another gas tank that holds a bit more. A damaged gas tank could supposedly leak. I'm not too familiar with them actually doing that, though. I think that's about all we can do for the moment. At least on this vehicle. We can continue ripping apart the other one, though. Hungry, moist, uncomfortable, and I've got a fairly heavy load. I'm putting strips in this, whoops, in this too, right? Yeah. Okay. You can attach that on my back at least. A little bit of space back. The hammer I technically don't need, so we can put that on belt right. Put that on the ground for now. Try to reclaim a little bit of inventory space here. That's the spare nightstick as well. $12 of 11. With the jack and pump and all that. If I were to put the jack and pump in my backpack, he'll still pull it out when necessary, but I don't think he puts it back in the bag when he's done with it. That closed. Okay, so back up to you. Because we can do an awful lot to you, it turns out. Rear left. And then I guess the trunk lid. What the hood we should have done first. Then we can go for the windshield. There we are. 80 of 11. Holy shit. $118 out of 50. I feel like the 3D models that they've got allow me to kind of cram a tile a bit more than I ought to be able to. Not complaining necessarily. It got a bit annoying when the floor was always too full for stuff. Gas tank's gonna be a bit. Engine, I can eventually take engine parts from it. I do have an engine part. We got it from the workshop. It was on a shelf. But next level mechanics, I can just take engine parts, set the condition to 0, and we can use the engine parts then to repair up an engine. So there we are. Hey, you like the gray void that they've got there? Very next-gen stuff. Let's say rear right, front left, rear left. Work our way around. Okay. That's gonna be an absolute mess here, man. How are we doing skill-wise? We've almost done it. We have almost gotten through all of level 3 today with pretty much just this car. Really good. There we are. So with that, we can then take engine parts. Sets a condition to engine, or engine condition to 0. But I think we just get the one part out of it, which I'm okay with. Oh, never mind. We get a decent amount. 8 spare engine parts now. Holy shit. This thing is officially a junker now. Okay. If I were to... down to my van, because I don't think it matters which vehicle I do it with. I think engine parts are engine parts. Engine's actually in pretty good spot. Okay, I need mechanics 5 to work on this engine. I guess because its quality is a bit high. Or maybe because it's, maybe because it is heavy duty. I don't know. So what if I were to do repair engine on you then? Didn't realize I got so many parts. Okay. I gotcha. Okay. And the engine is in too poor of a condition to get anything. I get it. So I think you get 1 part per 10 condition. And then 1 part equals 1%. Can I help you too? Why you here? What's up? Okay. So one engine part isn't a lot at all. That just turns into 1% eventually. So I'm gonna need like a lot of engine parts. Which, if we're getting 8 from a decent engine, then you know that may not be too bad actually. I just got to make sure I park these cars in a good spot before I do too much, because they're never gonna move again. What if I actually... try to scoot you forward a little bit? Get you a little closer to that tree. We can maybe park this at a bit of an angle, so I can still access everything. I think I can still access the hood from there. But then that's kind of this left side blocked off a bit. Kinda makes me feel a little bit safer. Zombies can climb under cars, or crawl under cars. I think I've got it set that only crawlers can do that though. I think. But generally, yeah, that's a thing. Happy that we haven't. There's so many generators around, it's insane. Whenever power goes out, we're going to be pretty okay. For the moment, this can all go back in. Did I pump the tires? I don't think I pumped the tires yet. Nah. Just the one. Whoops. Not in the trash, please. Okay, took a minute, but we did a little bit of modification on our car, replaced the brake, switched out the 2 of the weaker tires. We got our skill up so we can kind of gather engine parts, which we can definitely do. Back at the school. The garden saw and saw I think I put away in here. If I'm gonna go out and disassemble, I'll just have to remember that they're there. The tweezers I want to remove glass, alcohol wipes and bandage in case I get cut. The hammer, I guess I also don't really need on me. Spare nightstick. Gotta have that. Screwdriver, I suppose. I also don't need. Which means the spare nightstick I can then put also on my belt. Dual wield nightsticks over here. What a beast. Water bottles. Looking okay. I will take a cooking pot with nasty, gross, tainted water, because, ugh, rain's gross. Don't drink the rain. Hook it up. We good. And then with that, I can do, whatever. Bottles are filled. Water is in for cooking. I'll eat another quarter of this. We'll head to bed. Think I'll make a quick pit stop back to the school. It didn't do anything. We'll have breakfast. And grab some engine parts. Gotta see what I need for it. I think it was just like wrenches. Wrench, maybe a screwdriver. Might also be getting the proper helicopter event soon too. Okay. So when it comes to taking engine parts, the hell was the... Just a wrench. Not bad. Squish. I don't think school was this away. I think this is going to lead us around back behind the school. I don't exactly remember. Yeah, this is right. Do I need anything else fancy before I do this? Don't think so. Just take what's ours. Whoa. 81%. Whoa. Like that'll turn into 3 more. We should be at 10 parts afterwards. Yeah, okay, 9. So roughly 1 part per 10% condition. That ain't bad. I mean, that's 15% engine quality right there. Yeah, foggy morning, ain't it, man? It's a bit nuts. I looted the school mostly, right? I don't think there's anything else really in the school worth getting. Some stuff to eventually rip apart, maybe. So now where to? I suppose some general house looting couldn't be a bad idea. These are sort of the smaller, more basic houses, but they still got good stuff in them. Pots and pans ideally too, since we need water. Could also head up to the city and check out the alarmed building. Go cooking pot. I guess I can pour into empty kettles and stuff and keep the pots empty that way a bit. Could also remove light bulbs, I suppose. Because that way if I need a replacement headlight or something, then I've got it. Because the light bulbs that you find in lamps and outdoor lights and all that, they're always 100%. I mean, keep in mind that it's also, you know, it's a light bulb. It's still gonna get like one shot if you drive nuts with it. A friendship bracelet. Put that on my wrist. Hell yeah. I'm friends with somebody. Who had the varsity jacket? Did that do something for me? Nah, not really. That just gets me the cloth. Pants is nothing. Denim shorts. Take that. Baggy jeans. Take that as well. Get off me. Ooh, hand axe. Ya come. Yoink. Can also use that to chop down trees. That's a good find. Is it like a bathrobe party going on? Hand axe. Thank you, hateable vermin. Nice having a little bit of one-handed... Ooh, hunting knife. A little bit of one-handed blunt skill. Oh yeah, I don't have my screwdriver anymore. Can't just rip that stuff apart on the fly. Oh well, they don't take up that much space. They're like 0.1 weight. An axe is an axe, though. It all chops down trees. And since chopping down trees actually costs durability, it's good to have multiple. Scary. I think there's a monster underneath the bed. nice to have a little ooh hunting knife. A special type of hunting knife. Yeah, an ooh type. Come on. Are you listening? Man. Always good to have a hunting knife, though. Nice one-handed sharp weapon. I don't have the skill for it, but if ever I decide to go that route, can use it for stealth takedowns. And some special animations that you can do with it as well to one-shot dudes. We're thinking like the crud on here. It grabs screws, electric motor, screwdriver, box of screws. Holy shit. Okay. So that's how you interact with that stuff. I gotta keep that in mind. That was a box of screws. How many screws we talking? 100 screws. Don't know if that replaces nails, but if it does, we could do a little bit of construction with that. I feel like it's not the same, though. These roasting pans people have, they're really into roasting things, huh? There are a couple tables that had some crud on it that I didn't think I was able to actually loot and thought it was mostly just there to look at. Pretty sure I have one of those, but I'll take it just in case. Have to keep an eye out for tables with things. Because nails are a bit rough to get generally. Ideally, you find like a hardware store and you go in there and on the shelves they'll probably have some nails, boxes of nails ideally. Sometimes the sheds like this will have them too. Otherwise you gotta disassemble and get lucky, basically. Get 3 or 4 sometimes from beds and tables and just make it do. That's why I like having the loot on very rare, because if it's on anything other than extremely rare, it tends to be that you go into a hardware store and you get all the stuff that you would ever need. And that's already that done, basically. I'm not a fan of that. Because when you get that comfy so early on, it kills the game. Tweezers, there we are. I should favorite those. Then I can just do a mass select the entire thing, throw it into a trunk, and it won't throw those away too. Should also see about doing some exercise. Proper exercise. Dangly sapphire earrings. Oh. And you were the monster beneath the bed. Pipe's okay. I'll take that. It's a weapon for us. Ooh, oh, a box of nails. There we go. That's what we're after. That is 100 nails. Yeah, 100 nails. Okie dokie. Zombie getting up reminds you of the 7 Days to Die sleeper system. Yeah, this game hasn't done that yet. I hope it doesn't. They just sometimes lounge about. I don't know what determines them doing that. I think it might just be completely random. I don't think it means anything. Maybe that's how you know that it's a really weak one, though. Could see that. But thankfully, they generally stand around out and about. Actually, like, populate a world. That's why you hold control and press E to open doors. I don't mind saying that I've gotten bit quite a few times from opening a door and walking in. Especially if your character's a bit tired. Or you don't have great vision. Because then it takes a minute for things to show up when you open the door. It's a visibility fade. The game calls it. Visibility arc as well, like peripheral vision. Noisemaker, farming for beginners and intermediates. I'm pretty sure I have all of the farming books, except experts, but take it just in case. I don't want to be that guy. I'm still missing carpentry for intermediates. Feels bad. Two mailboxes. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think I know this area. Didn't we have a house down here before when I streamed this last? I think it was down this away. Was the house. God damn it. I really like being able to see what they've got on them without having to kill them. Like, it's kind of a small thing, but I think it adds a lot because it means that you can kind of find a priority target among a group. You see a dude there with like a big backpack and it's like, ooh yeah, I want to risk it. Or you see a dude with an axe sticking out of their back or so. Good try. Ball, back down. And also, like, I know her shirt's ripped up. I saw that. You could also see it on the condition. You could also inspect some of these things one of these days and see about repairing them. Apparently that's not something I need to worry about repairing. It had a massive hole in its back, though. Okay, never mind. But generally, that's something I could look into doing. Get some tailoring skill. Because you can also modify armor with the scraps that I find. Take those, actually. When winter comes, that'll be nice to have. In all fairness, women's clothes do sometimes have holes like that. Man, look how shredded that is. No, that's just how it is. Oh, okay. My wife's got some stuff like that. I'm always afraid of, like, washing it. We've got bags to put it in for, like, the fragile stuff so nothing gets hooked on it, but it still makes me really nervous. Like, it's kind of like a lacy open back type thing. Whoa. All the time, I'm really nervous about washing that stuff.
What do the movies Titanic and The Sixth Sense have in common? I see dead people.
Titanic and The Sixth Sense. I see dead people. Wow. A little bit dark, but hey, thank you very much. Look quite okay. I don't mind a bit of dark humor. Well, good job. You broke it. Jeez. You can't trust zombies to do dishes for shit. What was that? 44 Magnum magazine. For the DE pistol. Toothpaste. VHS. Albert Wellen QC S2.05. The fuck does that mean? I'll watch it. Maybe that's what we watch before bed tonight.
Did you hear how the zombie bodybuilder hurt his back? He was deadlifting.
Ah. Thank you, Lithrandal. No, Zircrum. Lithrandal even here today? I don't think so. Thank you, Zircrum. That's a lot of blood. Deadlifting. Yeah, I wonder if I can do, I almost said Tarkov style. Kenshi style. Weightlifting. Just like carry around a couple bodies. Jog a lap around the house or so with it. Probably, as long as you're overburdened. Some spare leather gloves. I could rip them apart for a bit of leather scrap too. Morning, Sparkle Lord. Yeah, tailoring. Fabric, needle, and thread. I'm pretty sure I can still put patches on. And patches don't do a whole lot. It's just like plus 1% or so bite or scratch. Higher tailoring skills, maybe a little bit more. I'm not sure. But it kind of adds up, and it's nice busy work. There's enough clothing around everywhere. I think I moved house down to here. Last time I streamed this game. I'm pretty sure about that. Which means I really need to start picking a different fucking map. That's all that tells me. Because clearly we play this map way too much. Another water bottle, yeah, at this point. Take it. Empty bowl. If it holds water. Ice cream. Delicious. I might actually have some of that right now. I'll eat half of that. before Ove shows up and eats it. I think this house is clear. Oh, there we go. Dust mask. Complete the look. Nice. Another box of nails. Oh. You guys feel like doing a victory yodel? I'll allow it. 2 boxes of nails we've got now. I think that's our 3rd bottle of disinfectant too. If ever we get injured, got the stuff for it. Been nearly 3 years since I streamed Zomboid last. Has it been 3 years? No way. Kevin, hello, welcome. Even 2 years sounds a bit wild, but I'll believe 2 years over 3 years. Oh, bread dough. I'll learn how to make bread dough. We got a heavy load. I'm a bit moist, and I'm very tired. We'll check into this quick, because I don't think I looked in it yet. Oh yeah, I think I did. And we'll load up and head home. And go back into the editor stuff and find out, but when you look for the clip for demand yesterday, the timestamps were around the 3-year mark. Jesus. When did the VODs go up? How about that? Because I'm pretty sure the VODs would be on the Eddie channel. I don't think that was Krugdudski days when I played it. I mean, I got the Santa hat on the start screen, so it shouldn't be so old. TV show concept. House flippers in the zombie apocalypse. Their truck has a machine gun on top. Come on, lady. The cameraman packs a shotgun. Dual-wielding electric screwdrivers and SMGs. So what, like, the guy that simultaneously, like, fight zombies and also renovate? How about trading places, or trading spaces? I think it was trading spaces, but during the apocalypse. So, like, you gotta renovate your neighbor's house while also defending it. December 9th, 2019, so 2 years then. Okay. It still seems forever ago, but I'll believe it. Because I got stuff favorited, I can just do a quick drag over, speed up time. Bam. Posited in an instant. The hell out of here. God. Come on.